hustle, that bag is okay. You know with the hustle, move out of my way. I came to slay, no, I came to slay.
She came to slay, she came to slay, she came to slay.
Just your girl Tayannaa back with another Black Girl production. As you guys can see, I just left my last video, and today I just wanted to make a video. As you can see by the title, this is going to be the video on my pre-thoughts before entering my first PWI. You guys know that I came from Howard. I didn't graduate. I just stood there for like a month or less than a month, but and I ended up not liking it. But I like the HBCU culture. I do admit that. It just was, we're not gonna get into that, but yeah guys, I'm going to a PWI and these are just my pre-thoughts. I didn't write it down or anything like that. I'm just gonna be going from the top of my head to make it a more like realistic video. But yeah, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I mean, if you haven't, sis, what are you doing? But let's get into the video. So before I get into my thoughts, I just want to say that like, I'm not discriminating against PWIs or anything like that. I'm not scared to go to one. I'm not like bashing PWIs or anything like that, anything of that nature. I'm not doing that. But these are just my thoughts before I entered, because I've seen videos about them, I heard people talk about them, and it's not a bad thing going to one. That's one thing I do want to say. It's not a bad thing to go to one. Some people just have their preferences. HBCU, PWI, or like just simply a school that's very diverse. And I'm not saying like one is better than the other either. So with that being said, let's just get into it. So PWI, if you don't know what a PWI is, you should know, like, it's all over YouTube. HBCU is a historically black college or university, so like knowing that, you should assume that PWI is predominantly white institution. And like, after studying at Howard, I could tell like there's gonna be a huge difference, because when I was at Howard, like even in like the English class or like biology, the classes were like different. Of course, I don't know, it's like I don't know the difference yet, but like I have an idea, because when we were in English, we talked about stereotypes. We read African American literature. Even in freshman freshman orientation, the freshman class I had to take, it was based on African American literature and movements and stuff like that. So like, of course, that's the broad difference of a HBCU and a PWI. Like, it's just gonna be different, because HBCUs, you study black people and African Americans and the history and all that. PWIs, I don't know what they do yet, but I'm pretty sure they focus on regular American history, and what we teach in elementary schools and middle schools, which y'all already know by now, is not the 100% truth. But of course, at a HBCU, they're gonna tell more truths than PWIs. So in my mind, I'm thinking that going to a PWI is going to be more diverse than HBCU. Even though HBCUs are diverse, there's people from all over. There's not only African American people at HBCUs, but the majority of the people at HBCUs are African American. I know that going to a PWI is going to be the complete opposite. It's going to be mostly Caucasian people, but there is still going to be some diversity. I know that the school I'm going to is very diverse, so I'm looking forward to that, because I'll be comfortable. It's not that I'm uncomfortable around other people, it's just that when you look like the single one out, like, you're gonna be uncomfortable, of course. So I'm glad that my school is diverse, because I won't be the single one out. I wouldn't have to be in that predicament or anything like that. But as far as the teachings, I really enjoy the teachings at Howard. I can say that, because like, I just felt like it was the complete truth. Nothing was being hidden, like how it was in middle school, elementary school, and high school. Like, they had their stories about the wars and the civil rights movements. Like, all of that stuff is taught differently at HBCUs, but I'm not expecting to like for them to stretch the topics or for them to go further on, unless it's an African American professor. Of course, like they're gonna, like, I can't speak for the professors, but I know they're not gonna drag the topic and they're not gonna have really go deep into subjects like that as much as an HBCU. I can be wrong. I'm gonna say that the whole video, like, I can be wrong, but these are just my pre-thoughts. I don't think they're gonna go deep into those types of subjects like how Howard did or any HBCU does. I am gonna be very open-minded though, because I really don't have a problem. It's really not a problem for me going to a PWI. I've been around different people my entire life and I don't discriminate or anything like that. I'm really open to almost everybody. The reason why I said almost is because, like, there are just some rude people out there, but if you're not rude, if you're nice and friendly, I can be friends with you. As long as you have a nice personality, you're really nice and kind and sweet, I can be friends with you. It doesn't matter what you look like, what your sexuality is, or anything like that. I can be friends with you. So I'm going in with an open mind, and yeah, like, it really shouldn't be hard. Like, I'm not scared or anything like that because it's a PWI. Like, some people really just honestly do not like PWIs, and the reason why for them, I don't know at all. But I know for me, it's really not, I don't have a preference especially when it comes to school, because honestly, it's just school. Like, it's not like I've just spent my whole life there. It's just a few more years of my life. So I'm not too pressed about it or anything like that. Like, I'm not pressed about it. Like, it's just a college, and the one I'm going to is really diverse. See, it would be different if I was going to a PWI where I would be like an odd one out. Like, I got accepted into the University of Maine. Now, if I would have went to Maine, I would really be the odd one out, because Maine is predominantly white and there's really not a lot of African Americans in Maine or who go to the University of Maine. I looked it up, trust me, I did my research, and yeah, there's not a lot of African Americans there. So if I was to go to a PWI like that, that would be completely different. I would really be the odd one out. My thoughts would be spiraling right now, but because I know it's in the city where I'm from, and like, it's a city where I'm from, and really here there's plenty of African Americans and Hispanics, and then there's some Caucasians. So I know that it's gonna be, and especially at the school I'm going to, there's they have a big program for international students, and like literally people from all over go to this school. Honestly, say I'm not pressed. Like, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be like documenting it like the whole time, so you guys would know. You guys would know if like anything ever happens, if I'm ever in a situation like that. Like, the only reason I could be like a little sketchy is because it's in my hometown and I went to high school here, so I know that there are situations that can occur, because in my high school, almost all the teachers, all the faculty were Caucasian, and there were times where I felt like they would like treat me different or like act different or like say certain things because of me being African American. And if y'all want a video on that, like, I got you, sis. But there's times like I really felt like they was like acting funny, and like that can give me a reason to be a little sketchy, like just to expect like something, because like everybody doesn't have it all together. Everybody doesn't see like my side of things, or like the American culture side of things, where everybody's supposed to be created equal. Yeah, everybody doesn't see it like as that, so I could be a little sketchy, but all in all, I feel like it's something I'm capable of accomplishing, and that's just how I'm going into it. Orientation is tomorrow. I get to meet some people. Hopefully I make a lot of friends, because your girl don't have any friends like that, so make a lot of friends. And yeah, like, I think I'm ready, like, but I think I'm ready like to make some friends, to do some homework, take some tests, because after leaving Howard is like, I feel like I should be in school. That's just how I feel like I should be in school, and my parents feel like I should be in school, so that's the main reason why I'm going. But yeah, like those are just my pre-thoughts. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I don't think it was. But yeah guys, so I'm going to orientation tomorrow. If I record anything, you guys will see that. If whatchamacallit, if I record moving day, you guys will see that too. So just stay tuned, sis. Make sure if you're not subscribed right now, sis, hit that subscribe button right now, because how else are you gonna like stay track on like what's going on? I'm really wearing a Christmas sweater right now. Alright, that's besides the point. But hit that subscribe button and that bell so you get the notification whenever I post. And yes, sis, make sure you like this video and comment. I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Alright, bye sis. See you in the next one.
Go down, eat it up, take it down, 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 down.